Hey everyone, this is Mike from Real Life Counseling. Today the quote is from the actress Glenn Close, who said, what mental health needs is more sunlight, more candor, more unashamed conversation. Um, we still have a stigma, right? 2019 and we still have stigma with mental health. And I hate to say that because everybody says that. It's 2019, why are we still fill in the blank, right? Although there is some truth to that. Why, after so many decades of knowledge and education and information, are we still ashamed of mental health? And we are. Maybe not you, because I'm sure the viewers of these videos are very pro mental health and very positive and very supportive. But there are still people that aren't, and even you might be a little bit nervous about, well, who do I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling anxious, I better not tell anybody, or everybody, right? Let me limit it to sort of as if there's something wrong with it. And you're not wrong in the sense that other people may think there's something wrong with it. You and I know there isn't. And fortunately, I think more and more people, I think perhaps the majority of people don't believe that. But there still are several people who do. Uh, so we do need a greater conversation. Mental health is something that is really important. How many people are committing suicide? How many people turn to drugs? How many people are just unhappy? Right? They're just not happy with their lives, and sometimes seemingly for no reason. Right? They have friends, they have relationships, they have enough of their needs met. Right? They have enough. They can have a mortgage or pay their rent, or they have food. So it's not that they're suffering to that extent, although some people are. But seemingly things are going okay, and that makes us feel even worse. Why am I depressed or anxious when things are going? I shouldn't be. Well, of course, it's not about should or shouldn't. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But being comfortable, being open, being honest. Again, as I've said in other videos, you do want to be somewhat careful because there's not everyone who is out for your best interest, and there are people who will use information against you. So you want to be careful. You don't want to be paranoid, right? But you do want to be careful. But having more conversations, being more open, being more honest about it. Whether someone is open and honest about having mental health or mental illness doesn't make it go away. If you have a mental illness, whether you talk about it or not, you have it. Whether if you have mental health issues, whether you talk about it or not, it's there, right? It's for you or somebody else. So it's not the talking about it; it's there. Not talking about it just keeps it hidden away. And it continues the stigma. There are so many people now who are so much more open about it. Celebrities and very famous people. And the good part of that is, they're not any different than the rest of us. It's just they have a platform in which they're able to share that. And that's a good thing because they have a lot of followers. And when their followers see that they're okay with it, it's not a problem. The swimmer Michael Phelps is very open about it. Many celebrities have been very open about their struggles, and that's great because it destigmatizes it. And a lot of their followers, especially young people, but any people at any age, are able to say it's not so bad, and they're talking about it, and they're open, and they're comfortable with it. And it doesn't mean you're damaged. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're broken. It's a part of being human, right? We all have different issues and different challenges and different problems and things that we're working on. And talking about it can actually make it better. That's the whole point of therapy, right? The talk therapy, where you talk about it, and the talking about it not only is cathartic, which may be time limited, may feel good temporarily, but it begins the process of healing and overcoming it and looking at different ways of doing things. So Glenn Close is absolutely right. Mental health does need the sunlight and the candor, the openness, the honesty to carry on the conversation without being ashamed. Don't feel bad about talking to someone, whether it's a therapist or a coach or a friend or a family member or a member of the clergy, whoever it is. Someone that you trust, the opportunity to have a real talk about things, to be genuine and authentic, is really what it's all about. We wear so many masks, and we try to hide who we are, and that in the long run, that never really works. Again, you might want to be careful about who you talk to. You may not want to talk to everyone about it, and there may be certain circumstances, maybe at work, even though that's sad too, because you should be honest. And there are laws in different places where you can't discriminate against someone for having some kind of mental health issue. Not that you should anyway, because again, it doesn't mean you're damaged or broken. It just means you're human and you're actually dealing with it, which is a sign of strength, not weakness. So let's have more conversations about it. Let's be more open about it. Let's be more honest about it. And there should be no shame associated with any kind of mental health or mental illness issues. So I know I'm preaching to the choir with you guys, but I think it bears repeating. And if you like this video, hit like. If you want to be a subscriber, please do. And if you want notifications of when new videos come out, please hit that bell icon, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.